Thank you. I wanted to share a few thoughts. Many years ago, when I was a student at Indiana-Purdue University in Fort Wayne, because I'm old now, but in the late 60s and 70s, prior to Roe v. Wade, many of us were concerned about the liberalization of abortion laws in California and New York. And I was then a graduate student at the University of Notre Dame in January 22nd, 1973, when the Supreme Court decision on abortion came through. Therese Wilkie, the daughter of Dr. and Mrs. Wilkie from Cincinnati, who founded the National Right to Life and came up with the little feat, and I formed an organization called Student Coalition for the Human Life Amendment, and with Dr. Charles Rice, who wrote the original Human Life Amendment, who was a law professor at Notre Dame and was our faculty advisor. We worked for many years trying to overturn the decision, but it's been interesting to watch both my pattern at the personal level and to watch the pro-life movement evolve. When I was a young male student, quite frankly, I didn't know much about babies, didn't really care a whole lot about babies, thought that maybe when they became college age I'd be able to relate well. So I can't say I was initially motivated by love. I was motivated by horror. Who would take the life of these innocent babies? Probably my first eye-opening experience was in the Lamaze baby course, as watching my own daughter, Brooke, develop in the womb, feeling the attachment of a parent. And then all of a sudden the love side comes in. The pro-life movement started mostly as a frustration to overturn a law. But as the pro-life movement evolved, we still have many people trying to be a symbol to the nation, a conscience in the March Here Tomorrow, in marches all over the country, like in Fort Wayne on Saturday. But my wife now works at the Hope Center. We support women's care centers. That we have, tonight she's on a hotline trying to deal with young mothers, because for too long all we were concerned about was stopping abortion and not helping the mothers involved. What do? All of a sudden they're in a disastrous situation. They don't know how they're going to deal with school. They don't know how they're going to deal with their financial. And that what you see in the pro-life movement is not only a love for the baby, but increasingly a love for the parents. And that's part of our responsibility. We can't just point a finger. The question is, how do we address poverty? How do we address it on an individual basis, not just conceptually? Are we open that when somebody is in need, that we'll answer the phone, that will provide the food, that will provide the shelter, that will provide the clothing? And it is just amazing to watch these centers all over the country who aren't just talking the talk, but are walking the walk. Tomorrow we'll see many of them here in Washington, and I want to thank all those millions of volunteers around the country for showing the true love that comes in the pro-life movement. We need to have political action, but we also need to have this personal action. I want to again thank Mr. Ellison for yielding, and I yield back the remaining part of my time.